Morning, people. I am going to work, as you can see. We are going to work. We are going to work. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sirs. Ma'ams and sirs. So, today is career day. It's a miss here.
I'm a lawyer.
Yeah. And Nephew, let's see Nephew on the back. Doctor, so we have Dr. Morrison. And yeah, lawyer. What's it? Orasco. Yeah. So it's career day. So let me tell you this. Ever since I can remember, Mr. at the back, King, MC, no? Yeah, Mr. at the back, always want to be a doctor. That has never changed. So from basic school until now, he's a doctor every year. Every year he dresses like a doctor. And that's nice, because you know what? That reminds me of my brother. When my brother was younger, when my younger brother was younger, yes, he always wanted to be a doctor. He never talked about being anything else but a doctor. And today he's a doctor. One of the greatest there is. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'ams. Missy here. Missy, have you ever changed?
At first, I wanted to be a soldier.
Yeah.
And then people told me you could die or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just choose lawyer. I actually like being a lawyer, and I'm definitely going to study law when I'm not in high school, in college or university.
Yes. Yesterday though we had a conversation about types of lawyers, different types of lawyers. She has concern. And let me say this, as a child growing up, I didn't say it to anybody, because back then, you tell people say want to be certain things, them are going to say, you can't be this, you can't be that, and all of that, because they know certain things never really right and all of that. So, but to be honest, in my mind, I've never said it out loud. I always wanted to be a lawyer. But one of the things that I struggled with is my religion versus the career, to be honest. And at the time, I didn't know any type of law but criminal law in my head. So I feel like if I be a lawyer, then I'm going to have to defend bad guys and all of that. And I didn't want that. I think that didn't sit well. That's in my head. That is not going to sit well with my Christianity. My salvation is going to be lost. So my mind changes. So things change for me as I get older. I realize, no. Yeah, but to be honest, if it wasn't for social work, if I wasn't a social worker, I think I would have pursued a law degree in family law, because now as I get older I understand that I could have chose something else, a different kind of law, family law, business law. As I said, there are different types of lawyers. So Missy, yesterday we had that same conversation, because she's having the same struggle that I had when I was growing up, because she thinks that she would have to be a criminal lawyer, and then she's like, auntie, you think criminal lawyer gonna go to heaven? And I was like, no ma'am, I don't think so. To be honest, I could be wrong, but in my head I feel like politicians and lawyers I could be wrong, because if they change profession and all of that, or quit or retire, resign, and take the salvation seriously, maybe they have a chance. But I think that practicing lawyers and politicians have a hard, that's my opinion. I don't have to be right, but that's how I feel, that they have a hard time in making it to heaven. So as I was saying, so she's having the same struggle that I had years ago growing up. So I told her, you can be family lawyer, you don't have to, because she's saying, Auntie Keisha, I would have to defend the criminals. I can't just defend only good people. I said, no, you have to defend the accused as well as the defender. Yeah, whatever the term is, I'm not so sure. Yeah, man. So we had a talk, and she decided that she wants to do family law, because she wants
But I love criminal law, but you see, I don't want to help guilty people.
Alright, alleged guilty people. Let me say that, alleged guilty people who commit some hideous crimes. Because boy, when I watch TV and I see lawyers defending certain kind of people, I'm saying to myself, Jesus, please, how do they sleep with themselves in night comes? But they're doing their job. They're doing their job, and that is it. That's their job.
When I was younger, I always thought I could choose. When I was like smaller and I wanted to be a lawyer, I always wanted to help the innocent people in criminal law, whatever. But then when I growing up, I realized that
you don't have a choice sometimes. You don't. Well, you can have a choice, but I mean, you can't just defend the innocent, the alleged innocent. You know, you have to defend just about anybody who wants to be represented in a criminal matter. You understand? So, yeah, so family law it is. Yeah. And yesterday, I went to a school yesterday and they had their career day. And guess what? I saw one of my colleagues and I was so amazed. The guy, I think it was the guidance counselor, the nurse came to me and said, you know what, we have a student here from your agency, that representing your agency. And I was like, cool, because I've never gone to a career day and see anybody. Or maybe they're there, but she was kind of unique in the sense that, because we don't have like a set thing to say that's the agency, represent the agency. Of course, we have Wilson shirts and all of that. She's not going to have a shirt unless somebody in her household works at the agency, so you have to just normal like go see her just in her outfit, but she tells her that she's a lawyer. So unless there's a situation where that person represents the agency, but they would have to tell you that's who the profession that they're representing the agency. I know I'm trying to put it together. Alright, so but this Miss here was very creative. She made a badge like with the company abbreviation on it. So when you show up, already say, yeah, that's my colleague. That's my colleague. I want to say that's my colleague. So anyway, I was saying that I think it was the guidance counselor, the nurse came to me and said that there's a young lady here that represents your agency and they would like me to speak to her, which was nice. So I had a little good talk with Missy and I asked her, what makes you want to be a part of the agency? And she said that in her community, and I guess it's just like me again growing up, she said in her community she realized that a lot of children are being neglected or not adequately cared for and all of that, and she's always want to be that mother figure to protect them and all of that. So she realized that what happened, she wants to work with child services when she get older. And I said I was like that growing up, and then I asked her what she has to. I said, do you know what you have to study to work with the agency? Back then I don't think you did have to study social work, but I think now you have to. I think now so you have a better chance of getting into the agency. I don't want to say that's what you have to study because I'm not sure, but I guess like I would say like 90% or 90% of the people at the agency social work or people with social work degree. Yeah. So and I told her if she wants to be a part of the agency, what she needs to study, and kind of encourage her to continue to look out for the well-being of children, the welfare of children, and continue to be a nurturer, because that was nice. And it was good to know that she knows that there's a body that looks after the well-being of children, and she wants to represent that body. Yeah, so that was good. So career day for me, I love career day. Back in my days there was no career day. Now I love career day because it gives children something to focus on. I have those out there who probably still not sure what they want to be, so they play around with different careers, and you never know, you may play around with something until you find your passion, and it kind of, when you find a passion early, like Missy here wants to be a lawyer, and Nephew here wants to be a doctor, it kind of keeps you focused and grounded because you know what you're working towards. And the thing that I like with my nephew is that his has never changed from the get-go. And Missy here for some time now, except for the time when she decided to she will be a soldier. She was at what age? 6. And the police, you wanted to be a police officer as well? So
no,
it was 5?
I didn't want to be a police officer.
Basic school, you never want to be a police officer?
No, I was
a soldier. Always a soldier.
Until second grade.
Until second grade. She decided law. But Missy is multi-talented. Missy can be anything that she wants. So Missy can be an actor. Missy can be a dancer. Missy can be a designer. Missy can be a makeup artist. Missy here is multi-talented. So that is good. And all that. I'm not the type of person who tell a child what to be. For me, I believe that children, because a lot of parents out there are allowing children to live their dream as a parent and not that their dream as a child. And I always say this: allow your child to choose, and then you support. Your passion may not be your child's passion and all of that. Just because you want to play football, don't mean to say your kid don't want to come play football too. You understand? And maybe you want to be a cricketer. But I'm not saying that if he has the passion like you, fine, harness it. But please allow children to decide what they want to become, and you as parent, you just support. You understand? Because I don't believe in telling children what to be. So I always tell her, whatever you want to be, Auntie's here gonna support you. Auntie's gonna support you. So whether you want to be in academics or you want to be in heart, it doesn't matter. She's still gonna have my full support. And same thing goes for my nephew. Same thing goes for my nephew. You know, let us support children in their career path. As I said, our dreams are not their dreams. Don't force the dream on them. So they want to be a doctor and them never be. You wanted to be a doctor, and for some reason it never worked out for you. So you have your son or your daughter, and you feel like say, well, them must come be a doctor. No. And then they are university or 10, 20 years down the line still have to struggle with medicine. And if they had chosen their career path, they would have graduated and out of there. But yeah, that's a different story because I've seen it. I've seen children in college living their parents' dreams, struggling in college. Why? Because they're living their parents' dream and not theirs, and it's kind of sad. You know, it's very sad to watch. But hey, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, people, that is it. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. And to all the children out there, I want you to know that you're valued. If you feel like people around you don't value you, trust me, you're valued by somebody out there. You're valued, you're loved, and you're important. You are important, and don't you ever forget that. Alright? Happy Careers Day to all the schools out there who are having Career Day. Happy Careers Day. There's no to all the children who are celebrating this day. And some of them just show up in their uniform. So I guess those that show up in their uniform want to be a student when they get older. That's a dark joke. Anyway, that's it. Anything Missy you want to say, Missy?
Follow your dreams.
Alright, so Missy said follow your dreams. Anything, Nephew? What do you want to say? Oh, Nephew said he doesn't want to say anything. He never said anything. People, it's so fun. What?
You know, Paddy's on the
Oh shoot! Alright, it's not gonna fall off. Yeah. Alright. Nephew, what we Nephew is introverted and you know socializing now I have nothing to say. Alright people, that's it. That's it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. Watch the ads, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah. Word is love. Alright, see ya.